What's up everyone, Knife Fanatic here. Hope all of y'all are having an amazing day. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. We are getting very close to 1,000 subs and I plan on doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway this month if we do end up hitting 1,000 subs. Today we're going to be looking at a Kaviso and Lambert knife. This is the Round 3. This is my first knife from them. And I saw it on featured on a couple different channels, and I thought I'd get one because I really liked how it looked. Let's go ahead and wow guys, check that out. Man, that 80s CamoCarbon looks stunning. Wow, look at that floating back spacer back there. That is so cool. And then how they did the lanyard pin here. Man, that is so cool. Oh yeah, centering looks good. We have a milled titanium pocket clip there. Pretty stout retention, but it does look like it would go in and out of the pocket fairly easily. Plus you have a decent amount of room under there. Getting about that much sticking out the pocket. We have a titanium bolster lock here with S90V blade steel. We have thumb studs for the deployment action, and let's go ahead and flick her out. Oh my goodness, that felt incredible. Guys, check out this nice stone wash finish on that drop point blade there. Wow. We have Lambert there with his logo, it looks like, and a hollow grind on this drop point blade with a really nice swedge on top. Wow. Sharpening choil and plunge grind are I feel like could be done a little bit better possibly. Looks like the plunge line ends right at the heel of the blade there, but it might look like it might have some sharpenings before you start getting a smile there. Wow, this 80s CamoCarbon looks so much more vibrant than the 80s CamoCarbon on my QSP Hedgehog for some reason. I don't know if maybe, I mean, this looks a lot more dull than this right here. I mean, just look at the comparison. You know, I wish this Hedgehog looked as vibrant as this Kaviso. But wow, that camo, the 80s CamoCarbon looks just stunning. This is just a quick little clip. So we have a UV light here, and if we just shine it on these scales, I mean, you can really see how sick that looks. Man, that back spacer just looks phenomenal. Super vibrant. And then here, this is the QSP Hedgehog with 80s carbon as well, but you can tell that, you know, whatever they impregnate the CamoCarbon with, I guess it's some type of resin that's you know, fluorescent under a UV light that gives it that look. I'm not too sure how CamoCarbon is made, but you can definitely tell that it's not as vibrant as the Kaviso here. Just a side by side. We have a anodized black bolster there with, it looks like T8 hardware all around maybe. Let's check. So T8 pivot, T8 body screws, T8 pocket clip, yeah. Wow, that's really nice. T8 all around. Really nice thumb studs. Really well done. Let's check blade play. Wow, this thing is absolutely locked up solid. No play at all, side to side or up and down. Lockup, we're looking at about, I want to say 30% there. I have S90V on the tang right there. Access to the liner doesn't look that great, but we'll go ahead and check it out. Wow, that is so smooth. Man, that detent is really good. Man. So the access to the liner there is pretty good. It's not bad. I just feel like the travel until it hits the detent ball there is pretty long, and you kind of have to adjust your thumb on the bottom portion of the liner so that the tang right there doesn't you know, prohibit you from crossing over the detent ball. But wow, the action, very smooth. The detent is tuned really well. I can get really nice reverse flicks. Yeah, the detent is just really good. We do have some jimping right here on the spine, and this is actually, feels really nice. Wow, I like this a lot. Really nice and sharp. It's not like sharp gonna cut you, but it's nice and grippy sharp. It's, you know, really good. And wow, the ergos feel really good on this too. Wow. Yeah. Man, this just melts in my hand. Super comfortable. And you can also choke up a little bit here by just moving up a little bit more. And that also feels really good. But yeah, that's a nice little flat spot for your index finger to rest on right there. And I'm pretty far from the blade. I'm not too close at all. Can choke back here as well. And this is OEM'd by Riot. And we have the Varga Knives VBR Mark IV or MK4 small here. And you can definitely see a kind of Riot, you know, look to both of these knives. They kind of have just some similar features. It just has that kind of Riot profile to both of them. But this is another really great knife that I just absolutely love. Whoops. Ergos on this knife are just fantastic. Everything about it is amazing. If you haven't seen the video on this, I'll link it down in the description so you can go check it out. But yeah, really awesome knife. But man, I just can't get over how nice and vibrant this 80s camo carbon looks. It just looks absolutely stunning. We don't have any internal milling at all. And this is a pretty chunky and hefty boy. I mean, it feels like, you know, I could definitely put in some hard work with this knife. Definitely a user for sure. Let's go ahead and check some specs out real quick. So we have an overall length of, it looks like about 8 1/4 with a cutting edge of 3 1/4. The weight on this guy, let's see. 5.5 ounces, and the Varga knives VBR is 4.4, so about an ounce heavier than the Varga knives VBR. Now this, I believe the previous model of this knife had a flipper and I think a recurve blade. This is just a basic drop point here, which I prefer a lot more. And I think the thumb studs are just, they work really well. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to kind of, I guess, be conscious of keeping my thumb more on the bottom side of the liner there when I want to disengage it. But it's not bad. Just an absolute beautiful knife. This is retailing at around $280. And it has some other variants, like they have some lava flow FatCarbon with I believe some bronze anodized bolsters, which looks really good. They have a bronze titanium clip and I believe some shipwreck carbon fiber, which is this like really nice kind of teal carbon fiber with some like copper. And I believe another variant as well. I'm not too sure, but I'm really happy with this knife and how it looks, how it feels, the detent, the action. This is riding on, I believe, ceramic cage ball bearings. But yeah, this knife is really nice. I don't feel any hot spots anywhere. No rough edges. Everything is nicely knocked down. Man, I just really like how this backspacer looks. This is my first knife with something like this, a floating backspacer, and I think it looks really cool. The lanyard pin is done really well, and how the backspacer kind of curves under it and back around like that. S90V blade. Man, this is just absolutely beautiful. Alright guys, well, that's it for this. As always, hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. We're almost at that 1,000 subscriber mark, so please subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you in the next one. Knife Fanatic out. Peace.